The storm is here. Ambassador Jenny, what do you have for us?
Sorry about that. Kim Richards, top 5 TV shows at the moment. Go.
I like it. Game of Thrones, obviously, an overwhelming favorite of mine. If you didn't know that, you're not paying attention to the show. Bless your heart. Boardwalk Empire comes in at number 2. Great show on HBO. HBO crushes. Modern Family coming in at number 3. Love that. I thought sitcoms were totally dead until I saw Modern Family. Great job with that. And then Justified is my personal little really fun show on FX. And if you're not watching, it's just I get a kick out of it. I think the actor in that is great. And then Breaking Bad rounds out the top 5. All right, what's next?
Arthur Fever wants to know what specifically made you change from conservative to progressive.
I'll try to do this as quickly as I can. Iraq War, torture, they never balance the budget. All they care about is tax cuts for the rich and only for the rich. They showed that with the payroll tax, religious fundamentalism. Do I have to keep going? I think I got it, right? Next.
Gary West, when are you going to stop whining and grow up?
Oh, I love this. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, because this is the classic attack of someone, honestly, who's probably pretty decent at arguing, because it automatically makes the other person seem like a whiny loser. But it goes both ways. So, for example, let's take a political example real quick. Filibusters, like, oh, are the Republicans still whining that we took away the filibuster from them? Boo! Oh, they took away the filibuster. Why didn't you just win the elections? If you had won the elections, then you wouldn't have this problem. Or you could reverse it. The Republicans could be like, the Democrats are still whining that we do filibusters. Hey, buddy, that's part of the political process. Oh, no, they followed the Senate rules. Are you whining? You see, you can do it in either case. So it's actually a ridiculous non-argument. It doesn't prove anything at all. But that's why both sides love to do it. And conservatives, I get that all the time. Oh, are you whining about racism? On the other hand, if I call you a racist, watch you cry like a little girl. Oh, you call me a racist, you can't do it. Are you whining? Okay, that's how it works. Next.
Eric Upshaw, do you think you can beat George Zimmerman in an arm wrestling challenge?
According to his defense attorneys, easily. They say he's the weakest man in America. They say he's a coward. Hey, he'd probably give up before we started the arm wrestling. So would I beat him? Of course I'd beat him. Until he shot me. Next.
Daniel wants to know what your favorite hobbies are.
Oh, that one's easy to do. Fantasy football, love it. In fact, we're mid-July now, and I'm starting to twitch a little bit. Like, I'm trying to figure out what my draft order is going to be, who I would pick at number 3 and who I would pick at number 9, and playing basketball is the other one. Next.
Alex Hegel, are there any other drugs aside from marijuana that you feel should be legalized?
Yes, all of them. That's a large topic. We'll talk about it another day, but yes, I think they should all be legal. Next.
Next one's from Amanda. What do you think the drinking age should be? Stay at 21 or go down to 18?
I love these easy ones. 18, next.
Alex Horton, do you think it was a bad idea to award President Obama the Nobel Peace Prize in 2009?
Warm it up, here we go. Of course! Of course it was. He hadn't done anything yet. And it turns out, peace. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, not so much. So no, that was, if you will, it was a preemptive strike. Next.
Diamond in the Sky wants to know if you think the president knows who you are.
Oh, that's a fun question, too. I know because I've run into some of his advisors that his advisors know me, like Jay Carney, Bill Burton, Valerie Jarrett, etc. Does the president know me? Honestly, I have no idea. He's a pretty busy guy. I don't know if he's watching YouTube or MSNBC or Current or the other things that I've been on, Sirius Satellite Radio, etc. It's possible that he got wind of the professional left who attack him and unfairly criticize him, etc. It's also possible that he knows about it generally, but has no earthly idea who I am. Perfectly fair. Next.
Next one's from Damn Liberal. Where does "have at it, Haas" come from?
Great question. It actually comes from James Carville, of all people, in Old School. I didn't even know that it came from that. It was stuck in my head. And we researched it, and we're like, somebody found it, one of the guys on the staff, and I was like, oh, right, of course, in Old School, when he's about to debate Will Ferrell, and Will Ferrell says, can I go first? And he says, have at it, Hoss. Next.
Chris Ray Maldonado. I'm very short on funds, but I'd still love to assist Wolf-Pac. Are there any non-monetary ways to help out?
This one also gets an, of course! Go to wolf-pack.com. and volunteer. Man, we need 20 gladiators in every state, and I'm telling you we're positively going to win. You don't need to have a dime. You can just sign the petition. It takes about 5 seconds. Wolf-Pack.com. Every signature matters, but if you volunteer and you call, and we'll show you how to call your state legislators, we'll guide you through the whole process, you could make an enormous difference. Next.
Another question about Wolfpack from The Question. If Wolfpack is victorious in its goal, what will the next big mission be, if any?
Bahamas. Total and utter retirement. Okay, well, look, I'm not necessarily going to quit the show or anything like that. I got no missions, man. If we can get an amendment to get money out of politics, I'm thinking lemonade, I'm thinking a porch, put my feet up and say, man, we did the best we could and we got something good for this country. That would be phenomenal. I hope we see that day. All right, that's all the time we have. This has been a Twitter Store.